Chat, we back. We back with another live. Let me check some things out, get everything ready to rock and roll. We back. Just like that. We back. Learned a lot. Learning as we go. That's what we doing, Chad. Learning as we go. See, that's the thing, though, Chad. You gotta make sure that you stay patient with certain things, because you never know. But what I'm about to do, I'm about to react to this Mo 3 trial. We're gonna be switching it here and there and everywhere. We're gonna be doing a lot of switching. It's not gonna be a long live. Welcome to the Stock Sniper Morning Show, wherever you're watching from. Whether it's Kick, shout out to Kick. I'm learning a lot about Kick, Chad. I'm learning a lot about Kick. Matter of fact, I forgot to put my Kick inside of the chat. I need to put that right there. I wonder if I could change that right now. But yeah, I need to get y'all to follow me over there on Kick. On Kick, I'm gonna be doing a lot of different things over there. It's gonna be separate from this. So I need y'all to go follow me over there on Kick. My kick is the Stock Sniper 101. I'm gonna try to change that, but for right now, it's the Stock Sniper 101. And I gotta go through a lot of different things to change it. But Kick pays 95%. Like if you get subscribers, they pay for subscriptions, like memberships, you get 95%. Not only that on Kick, when you stream like I'm streaming, they pay you by the hour. So Kick, when Charleston White told us streaming is where it's at, streaming is definitely where it's at. So it's not as much like YouTube. It take a lot to get monetized on YouTube. It don't take that much to get monetized on Kick. You know, Kick is more friendly than YouTube. You know, Kick pays more, you know, and 95%, like if you got memberships on YouTube takes 50% of the money. But if you got memberships on Kick, well, they call it subscribers, because over here you have to, over here subscribers is free, but on Kick, if you subscribe to somebody's Kick page, that's just like a membership. You know what I'm saying? But over there, you get 95%. What's up, Chad? We got 12 people in the building. Do me a favor, hit that like button. See, on Kick, you get 95% of the membership money, and you get paid hourly for streaming. That's why you see a lot of these guys streaming all day long on Kick, because not only are they getting paid off the subscriptions, which they get 95% of that, they also get paid hourly. Think about that for a second. They get paid hourly. So if they do an 8-hour live stream, they're getting paid not only through people that are subscribing, they also get paid hourly just for streaming, like sitting and just streaming all day. That's why a lot of people say, why is these dudes streaming all day long? Why is these dudes streaming for 24 hours? It's because they're getting paid hourly. So yeah, and then Kick, if you like somebody's page, that's like a subscriber on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? A follow on Kick is free. But if you subscribe to somebody on Kick, you have to pay the fee. $5.99, I think it's $6, you know. So over there, a subscription is like a membership. But over there, when somebody subscribe, aka get a membership, you get 95% of the money. And the main thing about Kick is when you stream, they pay you by the hour. Yeah, and it's a lot more friendlier than YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can do a little bit more over there on Kick than YouTube. You know, so a lot of streamers are going over there to Kick. So if you got a Kick, y'all go over there and follow me on Kick. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit easier to get monetized over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. I want if y'all rock with this channel, go over there and follow me on Kick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put my link up. You know what I'm saying? But my link should be in the description. Let me check that out. The link should be somewhere in the description. Let's see. My Kick link should be in this description. Yes. Let me see. Yeah. It's in the description or it's in my bio. You know, Kick is real. I like Kick. I like it a lot. Not only do I like it as far as being a streamer, but I like it as far as watching too. We got 26 people in the building. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button over there. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button. Yeah, we about to get ready to react to this Mo3 case. I just want to talk a little bit about Kick. You know what I'm saying? I've been learning a lot about Kick since I've been over there. Particularly, good game. Thank you, Bird Watch. Particularly about how you get paid over there on Kick. You know, you get paid hourly. Once you get monetized over there, which it don't really take that much to get monetized over there on Kick. Once you get monetized over there, not only you get paid 95% on the subscriptions, you also get paid hourly for streaming. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to always wonder why these dudes streaming 8 hours a day, 24 hours a day. You got Dean and them doing 24-hour streams, 90-day, 24-hour streams. It's because they're getting paid hourly. They're getting paid by the hour. And over there on Kick, payout is every week. Them dudes getting big bread over there. Streaming is where it's at. So we got 31 people in the building. I need y'all to do me a favor. If you rock with the channel, go over there and follow me on Kick. It's a link somewhere, either in my description or in my bio. It's really, really simple. All you got to do is go to kick.com and type in, hey, what's going on, Tanya? All you got to do is go over there to Kick and type in the Stock Sniper 101 and hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? And over there for my people that rock with me on Kick, I'm going to be doing a whole lot. Right now, we on Kick too. Right now, I'm streaming on 4 different platforms. But in a minute, I'm going to separate Kick from YouTube. I'm going to do special things for the people that rock with me over there on Kick. Because I don't want, right now, I got it all hooked up together. So we all live. What's the website to Kick? It's kick.com. Go over there to kick.com. All you got to do, go into the description of this video, scroll down, and then hit that link. My Kick link is in the description of the video. So all you got to do is go to the description of this video, scroll down, and then hit the link. And then boom, you be right there. I need y'all to go over there and follow me on Kick. You know, go follow me on Kick. Start you a Kick account. If you're a YouTuber, go over there and get on Kick. You know, if you monetized on YouTube, you'll love Kick. You know, because like I say, Kick get paid. You get paid by the hour. Once you meet the requirements and you get monetized over there, and you stream, gaming, showing your real life, reacting to different things like what I do over here, you get paid by the hour. Not only do you get 95% of the subscription fee, you also get paid by the hour. But if you're not used to Kick, you got to understand, On YouTube, subscribers are free. On Kick, subscribers, you got to pay like $5 a month. But only thing about the thing that's free on Kick is follow. So you got to go over there and follow me on Kick. Go over there, you know, and hit that heart button. That'll activate the follow. If it don't say follow, the green button should say follow. But if it say subscribe, don't hit the subscribe button, hit the heart button. So matter of fact, I'm gonna show it right now. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. But I'll show it later. We need to go on and react to what's going on right here. I'll come back to that, chat. But right now, if you don't know, this is Mo3's murder trial. And we're going to watch this a little bit, see what's going on over here, and then we're going to switch it up a little bit. Appreciate y'all for joining me. If you just not tuning in, I need everybody to do me a favor and hit that like button. Whatever platform you on, if you're on Kick, as I talk about Kick, hit the follow button if you're watching this. That's right. That's right. Hit the follow button. If you're on Kick, please do me a favor and hit the follow button. If you're on Rumble, hit the follow button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. Well, here we go, chat.
Recognize what's the contents of these photos?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, State offers States Exhibit 838, 839, and 840, which are photos for all purposes.
What was 839 again?
Photos of the cell phone, screenshot of the cell phone.
Okay. No. Screenshot of Trey's cell phone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to State Exhibit 838. Initially, when asked, the witness said she didn't even know what this was and couldn't recognize it. And 838, 9, and 840. So, improper identification.
Okay, we're talking about 838 through 840 is improper identification or just
Authentication. 838, 839, and 840.
Okay. Let me see 838. Is that the one with Chicago's phone number on it that the witness recognized?
I think she asked you about 839, not 830, 838.
Okay. The witness stated that that's Chicago's phone number, which is Chicago area code. Is that your recollection?
For 839 and 840.
838. And 839 appears to be a screenshot that she took. Is that what the witness said?
Yes, Your
About
Honor.
Trey's phone.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is at 840. What was 840?
It was again a screenshot of Trey's phone.
Okay, taken by this witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense objections are overruled. Things exhibits 838 through 840 are admitted for all purposes.
Commissioner of Public Trial.
You may.
All right, OG Nappy Pappy just sent a hide and give. Is that a fist bump? No, it's a hide. Sent a hide and give. Check. Appreciate you, OG Nappy Pappy, for sending that gift.
been marked as State's Exhibit 838. We see that this was the screenshot that you took of Trey's phone. Is that right?
Yes.
It says Dad, and you know that Dad was saved in Trey's phone. That was Devin.
Nappy Pappy with another gift.
This was his telephone number, the 312.
Appreciate you, OG Nappy Pappy.
Correct.
We see that there was an incoming call on November 10th at 6:35 p.m. Is that right?
Correct.
On State's Exhibit 839, we still see that same name that's saved as Dad and that same telephone number as State's Exhibit 838. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then the incoming calls, what time were these incoming calls coming in on November 10th? Can you see that?
Yes, 6:57 p.m., 6:54 p.m., and 6:36 p.m.
Looking at State's Exhibit 840, we see that it's a screenshot of the calls that Devin was calling Trey on November 11th. Is that right?
Yes.
And what time were those calls coming in at?
10:48 a.m., 10:49, and 11:21 a.m.
And at this time, was Devin having much communication with Trey?
Honestly, I don't know. If they talked to their dad on their phone, it wasn't nothing that I was asking about. I didn't. So if they talked to him, they talked to him.
Yesterday, you had testified that Devin asked Trey to go to breakfast with him on November 11th. Is that right?
Correct.
You said no.
Yes.
And again, why did you say no?
He had me blocked since September, and I believe that he hadn't seen my boys in a while, so I was just like, no, they can't go, and it was just on a Wednesday, so I was like, no.
Was that out of the ordinary with Devin?
Yeah.
Yesterday, you had said that something didn't seem right once you found out that Melvin was killed. Is that right?
Correct.
What was going through your mind with all the events that were going on that morning and with Trey?
I think that I just.
Speculation.
Sustained.
Your Honor, it's her presence and impression of what was going on that day.
She's going to speculate to anything, Your Honor, and object.
She testified yesterday that she contacted police because of what happened.
Right, but you're asking her to express speculative feelings.
Your Honor, it's her presence and impression after the person that she has a romantic relationship with, she's found out that he's been shot on the
Objection
freeway.
to speaking.
I'm explaining how it's a presence and impression.
Go ahead.
At that moment, she's found out now that the person she has a romantic relationship with has been shot on the freeway. It's her present sense impression of what is taking place and the reason for why she came forward to the police. It's not speculation. It's why she ended up doing what she did and why she came forward to the police. The police
Okay,
didn't
now,
come
if
to her.
that's what she's going to testify to, then I'll allow that, but if she's going to speculate about what may have happened, or, what could have happened, then I'll not allow that.
And if
So
that-
if you're tailoring it to why she went to the police,
Okay.
then that's fine.
I went to the police because I feel like my kid's father had something to do
I'm
with
going to
it.
object to speculation again.
Your Honor, she's answering the question that's exactly.
Overruled, go ahead. What was your answer?
I knew. I just knew. My intuition told me.
That Devin had something to do with this.
Yes.
And did you reach out to Devin to ask him about that?
I asked my son first. I asked my son if his daddy asked if Melvin was at my house. That's how it went. My intuition picked up, and I asked my son had he talked to, did his daddy ask if he was at my house, and my son told me yes.
When you say he, you're talking about that Melvin was at your house?
My son told me that he told that his dad asked if Melvin was at his.
Sir, are you part of this team? Because I can hear your voice all the way from here. Or are you,
Yes,
I mean, who's taking on the witness?
No,
Because I can hear you from here.
We'll make sure.
Right. So we need to come to whisper to counsel, but I don't want to hear several voices. Okay. All right, so as to hearsay,
What the little boy was about to say or was telling his mother. That's what she was testifying.
that's the same.
So because of what Trey told you, you reached out to Devin, is that right?
Yes.
Now, we met earlier this month, is that right?
Yes.
And we went over some text messages between you and Devin, is that right?
Correct.
Do you recall those text messages?
I didn't remember until you showed me, honestly. It's been so long.
Just briefly look at these messages and see if you, don't read them out loud, but just see if you recall having this conversation with Devin. And you can flip the pages if you need to.
I'm green, right?
You are.
Okay.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat? This is the Mo 3 murder trial. If you wondering what this is, appreciate y'all for joining me. Whatever platform you on, do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit that follow button. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. All these murder trials have something to do with these rappers. Let me know what you think.
Do you remember that conversation? You recall that conversation?
Yes.
Do you happen to remember your son's telephone number?
No.
If I show you something to refresh your memory from your cell phone extraction where it has your son's telephone number, would you recognize what you would put Trey's name in your phone?
Yes.
What did you have, or what do you remember what you had Trey's number in your phone, or name?
Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said you had him as Sunshine?
Yes.
Do you recall that being his number?
Yes.
Okay. And it's last digits ending in 7433?
Overall.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what I'm showing you has been marked as State's Exhibit 1135A. Earlier, you testified to State Exhibit 838 that Chicago's number was that 312 number. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And this number, we see that there's a 469 number that's ending in 7433. Do you recognize that number?
That's Trey's phone.
That's Trey's phone. Okay, so State Exhibit 135A would be
OG
text
Nappy
messages between
Pappy
Devin
with
and
another
your son.
gifted.
Is that right?
Correct.
But looking at State Exhibit 1135, you recognize
Heidi.
these messages as your
Appreciate
your
you for the
communication
gifted OG
to
Nappy
Devin.
Pappy.
Is that right?
Yes.
Here at this time, State offers State Exhibit 1135A for record purposes and 1135 for all purposes.
You got my OG Nappy Pappy says you got your monetization back. Congratulations to a real one. Shout out to OG Nappy Pappy. That's a good thing. You noticed it, but you send the gifted. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for sending the gift.
Any objections?
One second, Your Honor. No objections to 1135 or 1135A, Your Honor.
Thank you. State Exhibits 1135A and 1135 were admitted. 1135A for record purposes only.
OG Nappy Pappy with the super chat. Thanks, bro. Thank you, OG Nappy Pappy, for coming through with the super chat. You are the first person to super chat the channel since we got the monetization back. See, a lot of people watching from the background and see that we got the gifts and the super chat and the monetization back, but they not sending support and recognizing that we got the monetization back. See, it's a thing to be nosy, but then being nosy and supporting, that's a whole nother level. Shout out to you, the OG Nappy Pappy. You the real one. Appreciate you, OG Nappy Pappy. With the super chat to start off the show. As we continue to watch this Mo 3 trial.
Any other questions for this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think I'm about to get ready to switch it though here in a second. And come back to it. Yeah, I'm about to switch it, Chad. About to switch it. Appreciate y'all for joining the show. If you're just not coming, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Whatever platform you on, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Wherever you at, if you on Kick, make sure you follow. Kick is a little bit different. Hit that follow button on Kick. Hit that heart button on Kick. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor. Go inside of the description of this video and hit that kick button and go over there and follow me on Kick. We're gonna be doing exclusive stuff over there just for my Kick people. I like Kick a whole lot. So we're gonna start doing more
You remember
stuff
what your telephone number was
just
at the
for
time?
Kick.
Is that
No.
correct?
No.
Okay. And looking at State Exhibit 834.
So be on the lookout for that.
You recognize that
And
says
then,
Jocelyn Jackson.
we might move the
Jocelyn
walk
Jackson,
down
Apple iPhone
to
11.
Kick.
Is
Yes.
that correct? Does
That's
that
what we might do.
refresh your recollection as what your telephone number was?
So if you like to walk down, I gotta start telling
everybody.
everybody that. If
Maybe.
you like to walk down,
But yeah,
start
yeah,
following me
that's
on
my-
Kick.
That's my number. I changed
'Cause
my
I think we're
number.
gonna move the walk down.
Do you recognize
Over there
your
to
email
Kick.
address?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
what I think we're
So,
gonna do, Chad.
You recognize this as being from what you gave police officers on November 11th of 2020 when you consented to the search of your phone?
Yes.
And do you also, in preparation for trial, we did go over certain contacts that were in your phone. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Okay. One of those contacts that was Chicago's telephone number, is that right?
Correct.
And that's that 312 number?
Yes.
As well as, do you recall, earlier you testified that you called Melvin Momo, is that right?
Yes.
And does this help refresh your recollection about the telephone number that you would use to communicate with him?
Yes.
And you also see that your son's name is listed as Sunshine and his number, is that right?
Yes.
And looking at State Exhibit 836, do you recognize this as a conversation with you and Trey?
Yes.
What is that?
State Exhibit 836?
Thanks.
And this came from your cell phone, is that right?
Yes.
Says Jocelyn Jackson and with Sunshine?
Yes.
That's Trey. Your telephone number was 469-773-0062.
Yes.
Trey's telephone number was 469-773-7433. Is that correct? And did you recognize the conversations between you and Trey? This would have been November 10th of 2020 through November 11th.
Yes.
Do you want to review that?
I see they changed up a lot with the monetization. Now I can see my super chats and gifts inside of the stream. It wasn't like that before. So that's good. They made it a lot better for the streaming service.
And you
I
did
can
say
see a
that
lot
Devin
more
asked if he could come get the boys for
on the
breakfast.
streaming
is that right?
service dashboard.
And that Trey asked your permission for that?
Correct.
And did Trey text that or ask through text messages?
Yes.
And sometimes would y'all would text with each other?
Yes.
And around what time did he text you to ask to go to?
Let me try something else. Let me try. We go right here.
Do you remember what time that was?
It was around 10.
Last time, say upper states instead of 834, 835, and 836 for record purposes. Sorry, all purposes.
834, 835, and 836.
Yes, ma'am, for all
What
purposes.
was 835?
835 were the contacts, the select contacts in Jocelyn Jackson's phone.
What's up, Chad?
835 were the
What's up, Chad?
the select contacts in Jocelyn Jackson's phone.
What's up, Chad? What's up, Chad? What's up, Chad? If you're wondering what this is the Mo 3 murder trial. What's up, what this is. This is the Mo 3 murder trial. Let me cut the mic down a little bit. What?
I don't know what Seriuos trying to do, but he just subscribed over there.
Let me cut the mic down a little bit.
Leave me the hell alone. I ain't into punks with
Bro, what's up, Reg? What's up, Reg? Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. What in the world?
Show you exhibit 839 that's been admitted to evidence, and it's a phone call from 636, 654, and 657, right? And they're all income, correct?
Yes.
And that's Devin Brown to your son, right?
Correct.
All right. And then on November 11th, there's a phone call at 10:48 a.m., correct?
Yes.
10:49 a.m., right?
Correct.
And 11:21.
Correct.
Now, both we had spent the night at your house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how many bedrooms did you have?
I had two.
Who all lived with you?
Me and my kids.
And your kids were in one part of the house and you were in another part of the apartment.
Yes.
And where was Mo 3 the entire time he was taking place?
In my room.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
In fact, I think the, showing it again, 836 admitted into evidence, state's exhibit. And your son is texting you, can I get some Roblox, right?
Yes.
And that's at 2:39 on November 10th. Is it fair to say that Mo 3 was already at your house?
Yes.
All right. And same day at 2:39, you said not yet. Can you tell the jury what is Roblox?
Robux.
Roblox.
It's like a kid game.
Okay.
They ask for Robux, I guess.
And he said no, not. You said no, not yet. And then your son turns around and says, "Okay, when you're done."
Yes.
Are you in your room then?
Right.
Are you with Mo 3 then? Okay. And you turn around and say, "Yeah." Is that right? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Okay. And then sometimes later on at 8:58 p.m. that night, there's like a okay sunshine, okay. From a conversation at 2:40. Is anything deleted between here and there? Between
No,
those
it could have been a delayed message.
Okay. And he texts you at 8:58 and says, "Good night, love you."
Right.
Is that right? And you text back and says, "Good night, I love you too." Are you in your bedroom at that time?
Yeah.
And are you still with Mo 3 in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to go to 11:10's said something is read.
That's him reacting to the message, I believe.
Okay, and 8:59 on November 10, 2020, he said okay again, right? So we're going to November 11th, 2020. At 10:54, your son says, "Can Daddy get us something to eat? Get something to eat or something, right?" Basically, he wants to go to eat with his father.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say no, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay. And it's fair to say Mo 3 is still there.
Huh?
Mo 3 is still at your house on November 10th.
You're asking me that?
Yes.
Was he? Yeah, he was still there.
Okay. And you're still in the bedroom with Mo 3, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And he texts back at 10:58 a.m. and says, okay. Then he writes back at 11:09, "Can I get breakfast?" And that's pretty much, is he trying to say, "Can you go in the kitchen and get some food then?"
Yes.
Okay. And you write back and say, "Yeah." Is that true?
True.
Okay. And he turns back and says, "Okay." Is that right?
Right.
And then, let's go with this. You said, do your work. That's what you're telling me, right? And that's on November 11th at 11:23, but he doesn't read it until 11:46. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. On November 11th and November 10th, that was a Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Correct.
Were your children in school then?
Virtually, it was public.
It was public,
Mhm.
okay. And on those particular days, they could leave out, right? They could leave school.
They was in school virtually, so they were doing virtual work on their tablet.
Okay. And and your son's birthday was November 1st, right?
Right.
Do you recall having a birthday party for your son?
No.
Do you recall Mo 3 wanting to come to a birthday party if he had it?
That was my youngest son, Duke.
Okay.
in September.
And he wanted to come to make Devin mad, right?
Yeah,
And you didn't think that was best, right?
correct.
Did he come to your youngest son's birthday party?
He ended up showing up.
Was Devin there?
No,
But he came to, and he told you to make,
he showed up. I told him that he couldn't come, and he showed up. I don't even know how he knew where I was at. He showed up to the party.
who showed up?
Melvin.
And you didn't want him to be there.
I told him that he couldn't come to my son's party because of my son's dad affiliation with Yellow BC and his
Okay,
friends.
so no responsive.
Overruled.
Can she finish answering it without an interruption?
I think she did.
Okay.
So when, it's fair to say, now who bought these cell phones for?
Well, thank you very much. What a nice setting this is. This is something we spent a lot of time and effort bringing the White House back. Symbol, such a representative symbol of us. We saw the Great Hall of China. Tim Wahlberg, thank you very much, Tim. Good job. And our press secretary, a mother of two, and well, she decided she loved her children more than she loved Donald Trump. I'm very upset about this. She has to go home and spend time with her children. That does happen on occasion with some people when they love their children, and she does. And Caroline, congratulations on your newborn, your perfect newborn. And she's done a fantastic job. She's been a great, great press secretary. Now, if I say you're the best of all time, I have Sarah
For
sitting
some
here.
reason, I can't hear it.
But let's put it this way, they were both great. Okay, is that all right? But from the very beginning of our country, Americans have understood that there's no job more important than teaching our children to become happy, healthy, proud, productive, and flourishing citizens. And unfortunately, in the 4 years I took office, and since I took office, our educational system itself was really, it was incredibly, before I got here, it was weaponized like everything else in our government. Everything was weaponized against the goals that we all stand for.
Let me unplug this
And
and
under
see.
the last administration, and flourishing citizens. And unfortunately, in the 4 years I took office, and since I took administration, extreme ideologies.
Oh, that's what it was.
Really, it was incredibly. Before I got here, it was weaponized like everything else in our government. Everything was weaponized against the goals that we all stand for.
Let me unplug this.
Such as critical race theory and transgender insanity were forced upon our children as young as 4 and 5 years old. Transgender didn't work. Students were taught that our heroes are villains. The FBI was used to target patriotic parents at school board meetings. And meanwhile, far too many government-run schools failed at the basics. And you just have to look at the charts. They were failing at a thing called education, with only 30% of the students proficient in reading and math. That was under the last administration. Under the Trump administration, we're systematically ending every single one of these radical left betrayals, and we're putting the parents back in charge. They're the ones that love our children. They're the ones that should be in charge. So immediately upon taking office, I signed an executive order to ban critical race theory and to ban transgender ideology from public schools. That was a big deal. We banned men from playing in women's sports. That was so easy to do. I don't get it. They're still arguing. They're still fighting. I saw a Democrat congressman the other day fighting an anchor that was, I would say, somewhere in the middle, but fighting an anchor on men playing in women's sports. And I said, I hope they keep doing that, because it's got to be impossible to win a race politically. Just crazy. I've never seen anything like it, but it continues. I saw a Democrat congressman the other day fighting an anchor that was, I would say,
I don't know, Critical 509. I'm trying to figure it out right now.
men playing in women's sports, and I said, I hope they keep doing that. Because out there, although we've had big court victories, as you know, and we've largely stopped it. Every public school in America is now on notice that if they tell a child that they're trapped in the wrong body, they are committing child abuse. And as we remove the far-left extremism from the classroom, we're taking historic action to ensure that every child in America has access to a first-class education. The United States spends more money on education than any other country in the world by double, and our results should be better than they are. I would look at lists where we're rated out of the 40 top nations, we're rated number 38, 39, and number 40 with all the money we spent. But Linda has changed that so rapidly and so drastically, and frankly, it's shocking how fast it's gone under her leadership. 1 year ago, as part of the great big beautiful bill, we passed the Education Freedom Tax Credit, the largest ever expansion of school choice, and we want, thank you, and we want every parent to have the power to send their child to a high-quality school that shares their values.
Critical 509.
With us today are Caleb and Jocelyn Griffith and their beautiful family from Statesville, North Carolina, great place. They've 3 biological sons and 2 foster children. School choice and education freedom scholarships are going to give these kids more opportunity than ever before. And I'd like to ask Caleb and Jocelyn to come up and say a few words, please. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you very much.
This is my lovely family. Mr. President, thank you for the honor of speaking today. I'm Pastor Caleb Griffith, and I'm joined by my 5 beautiful children. As President Trump said, 2 of them came to us through foster care, which is wonderful. But my children, 1 of them has autism, and 1 has developmental delays. And although they qualify for an IEP, because of the situation, they were unable to get them. So we've been unable to access the support and help they need to be successful. And we're blessed to be from a state that offers school choice, and it has helped part of our children's educational needs. I personally have seen the benefit of the Opportunity Scholarship for my family and the school my children attend, Cornerstone Christian Academy, who is up for running for the Yaz Prize. But it's thanks to great organizations like Parents for Educational Freedom, who have helped 105,000 families just like mine access the Opportunity Scholarship. And now, because of you, Mr. President, and because of you, Secretary McMahon, the Educational Freedom Tax Credits will give my children the access to the services they need to be successful in the most formational years of their lives. I want to tell you, we only get 1 chance to educate our children, and our children are the future of America. The Bible says to train up a child in the way that they should go, and that's to parents, and this allows parents to do that. So on behalf of my family and every family in America that will access this, thank you, President Trump, and God bless America.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a great job. Beautiful, beautiful family. Whoop. He made it. Well, as many of you know, no one cares more about America's children and foster youth than our great First Lady. She works hard at it and loves the children. Through her Fostering the Future initiative, Melania is helping transform the lives of children and young people aging out of the foster care system. And she's bringing hope and countless, and you have to see so many people, so many phone calls, so much work, but really bringing hope to countless numbers of families and children, and it's really something to see. It's so difficult. They go through foster care, and then all of a sudden they're released into the world. And, you know, many people have something to fall back on. But they don't. They can't go back to their parents for a little help or for staying overnight or for staying for years in some cases. And it's a very, very tough. So I want to thank Melania. She takes it so seriously. She's done such a great job. It's been so effective. Thank you. And as part of the great big beautiful bill, we have massively expanded 529 education saving accounts tremendously, doubling the annual withdrawal cap from K-12 expenses to $20,000 a year, and allowing families to save the education and money for education at the private or religious school of your choice. So that's something that never happened before. Nobody could even think about doing it. They can't believe it's happened now. And it's largely Linda and her representatives that have done this. And now, for the first time ever, families can also have their 529 accounts to support homeschool education. And then, thank you. And then one of the biggest things of all is what's happened with the Trump accounts, where kids will have money. I mean, every child is given at birth, newborn, $1,000. And you're going to watch that money grow. People like Michael and Susan Dell have put up a tremendous amount of money, over $6 billion. But we have many people. Some people have taken on an entire state, like the state of Indiana, by a very, very fantastic friend of mine, Brad. Thank you very much. And some very wealthy people and very wealthy companies are putting up tremendous amounts of money. The Trump accounts is being talked about all over the world. It's very good and very hot. Joining us today, Marina and Hubert from Jacksonville, Florida. They've been homeschooling their 3 children for 11 years and will benefit enormously from the new policy. The amount of money they're getting is something that they can very much use, and it's something that wouldn't have happened without the Trump administration. So Marina and Hubert, please come up and say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. President, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here. I have with me my beautiful family, my wife, Marina. We homeschool our 3 kids. We've been homeschooling for the last decade. My oldest son is going into 9th grade, my daughter going into 6th, and my youngest son is going into 3rd grade. Homeschooling is something that is very personal to me. Back in 1988, my parents made the decision to homeschool me. And so I was homeschooled from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to do the same for my family. Back in 1988, homeschooling wasn't popular. And there was not, I don't think, a president who was supporting us. At this time, to see your administration and all that you've done for homeschooling families not only means the world to me, but to also all the other homeschooling families that are out there. With the great big beautiful bill, the expansion of 529, oftentimes with homeschooling, there were 1-income households because I'm working and my wife is schooling the kids. So being able to have the extra resources to provide them with their needs and also the option to support our children in the way that we see fit means the world. So I just want to thank you for everything that you've done.
Great parents. You have great parents.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's beautiful, beautiful family. Thank you. Well, I'm very proud to say that the Trump administration's achieved more for the benefit of Americans' children in less than 2 years than most administrations do in many years. 8 years, or frankly, you can take 2 or 3 administrations, put them together. They haven't been able to do what we did. After decades of racist policies and illegal quotas, we brought back the merit system into education. We're back on the merit system, which is what made our country great in the first place, so that our children will always be judged by the achievements and qualifications, not by the color of their skin or any other reason. We issued a guidance for protecting the right to prayer, and we now protect prayer in the public schools. They're totally protected. And last year I signed a historic executive order to begin the process of eliminating the Federal Department of Education, getting them out of Washington, and bringing education back to the states, the most important thing. And working with me on the Council on Physical Fitness, we've proudly brought back a wonderful tradition, the presidential fitness test, I signed the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act, which people loved, and the farmers love it because they know how good it is more than anybody. But the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act, they weren't allowed to have whole milk. You can believe it. They could have anything else, but they couldn't have great milk the way it is supposed to be, paving the way for more than 30 million children who drink whole milk in school. And we introduced the Real Food Pyramid and reformed the vaccine recommendations to protect America's youth. We're making America healthy again. We're strongly requesting, even telling people when you get your shots for your young child, and this has to do, we think, with preventing autism, that you go to the doctor for 5 small shots instead of 1 big, massive shot. You do it in 5 different shots. 5 different shots. Small, little shots where those beautiful little bodies can handle it. And I think you're going to see a very big difference in the rate of autism, which is like an epidemic, what's happened with autism. And this year, as we celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's founding, we're also bringing back patriotic education for our youth through the Freedom 250 Mobile Museum. Students from over 3,750 schools are learning about the heroes who have made America the most exceptional nation in history. And we're teaching our children to love America, not to hate America. There's a lot of love going on right now. Our country's never done this well. We have billions and billions of different things happening, money pouring in at the rate of not even billions, trillions, over $19 trillion being invested in America right now. The last administration had less than $1 trillion in 4 years. We had 19, more than 19, 19.2 to be exact, and that's over a period of 12 months. We haven't even included the additional 5 months. So there's never been anything like that in history. No other country in the world has ever had investment like we're having right now being made, which is building factories, car plants, everything, all over, AI, all over the country at levels that nobody's ever seen before. No other country has ever seen what's happened. It's a revolution, a positive revolution. So in everything we do, we're empowering our nation's parents, we're restoring high standards and the pursuit of excellence, and we're proving that the golden age of America education is just beginning. And I want to thank you all for being here. You're incredible people. I know so many of you in the audience, but one in particular who's just an outstanding person, an incredible woman, Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon. Please come up, Linda. Thank you.
Nice to see you. We get it down to my speed, which is always the case when I come up to the microphone. We have to adjust it. Thank you, Mr. President, for assembling this incredible event this afternoon, because nothing is more important in our country than educating our students. Parents, educators, and students, happy back to school season. This school year marks a return to common sense in American education, and it's all thanks to the leadership of our president, President Trump. I remember when President Trump called me shortly after the Biden's administration 2024 Nations Report Card, or NAEP, as you've heard, scores were released, and he told me he was angry and he was also embarrassed by where these scores were. We spoke about what a travesty it is that Americans have invested $3 trillion in a federal Department of Education meant to improve student outcomes, and yet only 30% of our students can read or do math proficiently. This is why President Trump demanded a hard reset to our education system. And under his leadership, we are delivering it. We are taking very deliberate and thoughtful steps to return education to the states. This school year, American parents and students have so much to be excited about because the Trump administration is steering education back to its rightful focus, serving students, so that they are prepared for successful futures. Our administration has cut billions in funding for radical DEI programs and redirected those dollars to teachers, classrooms, and results, supporting evidence-based literacy instruction, pouring record funding into charter schools and energizing workforce training. Key decisions that once sat with bureaucrats here in Washington, D.C. are moving to where they belong, to the hands of educators, parents, and local leaders who know these children best. 6 states now hold the first ever returning education to the state waivers, freeing over $100 million from federal micromanagement. These waivers allow state leaders to direct federal dollars towards what makes the most sense for their students and not what Washington thinks is best for those students. Additionally, a record 25 states are exercising EdFlex authority, which allows them to immediately free thousands of local school districts from mountains of red tape without first having to receive approval from the Department of Education. And under President Trump's leadership, we are restoring parents' sacred role as the first decision makers in their children's lives. Children belong to their parents, not the federal government. And through the Education Freedom Tax Credit, President Trump has delivered the largest national expansion of education freedom in history for over 50 million eligible children, giving parents unprecedented freedom to choose the path that is best for their child. So it's no surprise that over half of our nation's states, both red and blue, have raced to this historic choice option, benefiting families whether their child attends public or private school. Parents can also rest assured that wherever their child goes to school, this administration is vigorously protecting their right to know what's happening inside those walls. After the Biden administration allowed schools to secretly transition students without parents' knowledge, President Trump is defending parental rights like never before. At his direction, we are working hand in hand with the Department of Justice to ensure no school district ever has more power over a child than their own parents. Thank you. We've exposed states like California for some of the most widespread offenses and put schools on notice. If they subject children to radical experiments and sideline parents, they will lose their federal funding. Never before have parental rights been enforced at this scale, and parents are back in the driver's seats where they rightfully belong. Across every facet of education, these reforms are truly driving the progress that many promised, but only President
What's
Trump
up, Tim
has delivered.
MMM?
We are breaking the grip
Appreciate
of the
you for coming
education
through.
monopoly in D.C. and putting the future of our children back into the hands of those who know them, love them, and are best positioned to help them reach their God-given potential. We will remember this as a turning point in our country, where thanks to President Trump's leadership, American education began to reclaim its place as the very best in the world. Thank you all, and have a great and wonderful school year.
Great job, honey.
Thank you, sir. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Now, I don't know if anybody wants to do this, but I'm going to be walking down here in about 2 minutes to meet with the people that are building the heliport. And you'll see right alongside of it the great structure that's rising right next to the White House, and that's going to be the ballroom/military complex. It's incredible. Now, if anybody would like to walk with me, I don't know if Linda's going to have any big events happening now. I don't think so. But if you'd like to follow me, especially with the kids could see construction. I love the sound of construction. When I hear all that banging out there, some people say, oh, that's too bad. And I say, I love it. You know, so if anybody would like to follow me, it'll be a large group, but it's a large pad, and you'll be able to see some very hard-working people. They're working hard, and they're making a lot of money, and they're doing something great for America. And they've needed a heliport for many years here, and we're getting it all done. We're doing all the things that should have been done for years. So if you want to follow me with the children, I think it'll be very interesting. You'll bring your nice family, okay? Follow me. We'll come up here, and we'll walk down. Good. Thank you.
So I think I'm in it right here, chat. Appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking with me, whatever platform you're on. If you're on Kick, Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, appreciate you for coming through. Reg, if you still in here, let me know, because guess what? I'm just as shocked as you, bro. It shocked me as well, but I couldn't stop, what I was doing in the middle of the show because I'm paying attention to 3-4 different things over here. But Ridge, if you still in here, let me know. Because I'm just as shocked as you. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to rewind it to that part and get a full hear what the whole thing was because I really wasn't. I was paying attention, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4 things going on at the same time. So that kind of shook me too. But hey, this is the Freedom of Speech channel. This is the Freedom of Speech channel. Everybody got their own opinion about different things. So, but I know you're probably not in here no more. But if you are, let me know. Let me see. I have to go over here. Let's go. I'm gonna look at it from over here. So I can go back. Come on. Go right here. I'm gonna back it up. You know me, I don't take stuff like that really serious. I be worrying about what I'm doing. Trying to find it right now. Greetings to you and yours. We had in MD today a very bad public broadcasting on the net. Okay. Appreciate you for joining. Looks like that says Gail. Just know Trump is a liar. I'm trying to find some, Chad. Trying to figure out when did this happen. I'm trying.
What then? What then?
Man. I don't know where I'm at over there. I had to go back and listen to that. Because like I say, I was doing basically three things at one time. I wasn't even really paying attention like that, but damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I was doing three things at one time. I was trying to fix the mic. I got 4 screens on. Dang. That's wild. But you know, people got their own way of thinking, you know. But that shocked me because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I didn't know. So It ain't really that big of a deal, but you know, it's the internet, this YouTube. It ain't real life. So let me see, what am I doing now? Especially when it comes to, you know, bullshit and bubblegum. I don't pay attention to that. But, you know, unfortunately that, you know, people feel how they feel. So you never know how somebody will feel about certain things. So at 8 a.m., we got the broadcast. It was vandalizing the podium of the government. So I don't know if you're still in here yet, in here, Rich, but if you are, that's how she feel, bro. Surprised me too, but that's how she feel. Like I say, we don't sit around here and discuss people on YouTube. So that was an outburst that, you know, she was feeling inside to herself. You know, that's just what it is. So yeah, I was trying to figure out a whole lot of things. How to fix this microphone. Setting up all this stuff all over again. I'm gonna go back over here to the Mo 3 trial. Where we at? Did I take it off? Yeah, I think I took it off. So we've been live how long? An hour and 20 minutes. We still got 22 people in the building. So I think I'm in it right here, chat. I think I'm in it right here. Just understand, you know, that people got their own way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? About different things. And sometimes people will keep those things to themselves, you know, and that's just what it is. And then when it comes to this internet, when it comes to different things about this internet, it's not really nothing really that serious, you know? It's not really nothing that serious. When it comes to this internet, what I take serious is my health, what I tell the people, what's going on around the world. You know, when I come on this internet, I worry about things that matter. You know, that's what I do. So what somebody else do, what somebody else say, what somebody else think, that's on them. That's how they think. That's how they feel. You know, that's just what it is. So it ain't really that serious to me. It's not. There's a lot more serious things in the world than messing, gossip, and bullshit on the internet. You know, it's more to it than that. So, Reg, if you listening, hey, I worry about what I got going on, bro. I worry about what I'm doing. You know, the internet going back and forth, that's not really what I'm really much into like that, because I feel like if somebody got something against somebody like that, where it's that serious and personal, that it should be some real life action going on. You know, so, you know, people have their own way of thinking. People have their own way of moving. You know, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. You know, ain't nothing to be upset about. Ain't nothing to cry about. None of that. You just, you know, when you know how people stand, you just know how they stand, you know. And it ain't really that serious. It's really not. But to some people it is. But to me, it's not that serious. It's not. So I hate it kind of went like that because I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. So it was kind of surprising to me. And I really wasn't paying attention to the whole thing because I was over here trying to get this mic together. I got 4 screens going on. But when I rewinded it and listened, and you got every right to like feel how you feel because you came in here like you always do. You know, you came in here, you ain't never disrespected, you know, you ain't never disrespected me, you ain't never disrespected her, you know, but evidently she feels some type of way about something. And, you know, so, and me personally, I'm not into it. I'm not into internet bullshit like that, bro. I'm not into it like that. So I'm really not. I'm into what I do. You know, don't get me wrong, I listen to it every now and then, but I don't pay attention to it. I listen to it, but I don't take it to heart. I listen to it and I just take it like it's Netflix. That's how I take it. But what I do over here, I take serious. You know what I'm saying? What I do on the internet, I take serious because this is really the things that matter. That really don't matter to me. Let's understand that. I'm talking about me. It don't matter to me, but it might matter to somebody else. So, like I said, that was shocking to me. Well, Reg, you don't know me in real life, so you can say whatever you want to say. I ain't said nothing about you. That was her who said that. I didn't know. So that was her who, whatever she feel about that. So you can say whatever you want to say about me on this internet. I ain't said nothing about you. Like I said, I didn't even know she felt like that. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you say on this internet. I don't care about that. If it's gonna make you feel better, go ahead. Because I mean, you right though. You know what I'm saying? Because no, you never disrespected me. You never disrespected her. You absolutely right. So, like I said, I didn't know. I had to rewind it and listen to it because I'm over here doing 4 and 5 things at one time. So I had to go back and listen to it to see what all she really said. Because I was messing with my microphone. I got 4 screens going on. So I mean, you can't disrespect me. You can't disrespect me, bro. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can say you can disrespect me because you don't know me. You don't know me in real life. You don't know me. So it ain't like you know me. So you can't say nothing about me or her because you don't know us. But this is the Freedom of Speech channel. You can unfollow. It don't matter, bro. This is the internet. It's not real life. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it went like that because, like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know. So I really don't know. We can find you, bro. I will put up my address. Come find me. Do it. Come find me. Come find me. Come find me. Come find me. And I bet you won't pull up. I bet you won't. Come find me. If you don't know, I travel, bro. I move around. I moves around. I'm outside every day. Come find me. I'm in Houston. Come find me. Come on. Come find me. That's all you got to do. Find me. That's all you got to do. Like I'm trying to say, I didn't know she felt like that. I ain't know that. So come find me. I'm outside every day. Every day. Come on with it. If y'all want to take that and get serious about it, come on with it. Come on with it. But like I say, I didn't know. So I was the one who said it. But she said it and it shocked me. But if you want to go there, we can take it there. That's not what you want to do, bro. I move around. I will pull up. I will pull up. So you can make all the videos you want to make. Whatever you want to do. We can meet up somewhere. I ain't got a problem with it. If you want to take it that serious, let's meet up somewhere. That's all you got to do. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on. But come on with it. If you want to take it to there, come on with it. Come on with it. And guess what? I'm by myself. I'm by myself. So if you want to take it to that way, come on with it. Come on with it. I guarantee you, you will not come to Houston. I guarantee you, you will not come up here. My phone number is in the description. Pull up, call me. That's all you got to do. Pull up and call me. That's it. Well, come Columbia Green Apartments. Come on over here then. Come on. All you got to do is come out here and call me. That's all you got to do. That's it. If you really, 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 really about that, all you got to do is come. Well, come and meet me. You say you stay in Houston? Where you at? Come on. You don't want to do that, bro. Stop it. You don't want to do that. But I tell you what I'll do. Hold up, let me go over here. Hold up. Because you don't know who you're dealing with, bro. You really don't. So pull up if you want to. I'm by myself. I'm outside every day. Pull up. That's all you got to do. And I move around. I go from state to state. if y'all been watching my channel, I go everywhere, bro. So be careful on what you ask for. Matter of fact, let me see. Hold up. You got it big. You know, this is the Freedom of Speech channel. Keep coming. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep on talking. But I bet you what, I bet you what, you ain't pulling up in Houston. Matter of fact, let's bet on that. Let's bet on that. You say you'll find me? You say you'll find me? Let's bet on that. Let's bet on that. So, you know, you want to start shit? Instead of talking about it like a man, all you got to do is call me. All you got to do is pull up to the stream and talk about what happened, because I didn't have no idea. So if you want to handle it with me, let's make it worth it. Let's put some money on the line. And I move around. Let's put some money on the line. You say you can find me? What's up, ATM Tim? You say you can find me? You don't know who you're dealing with, bro. You don't. I go everywhere. I go from state to state. So if you want to take it there instead of talking about it like men, to find out what the problem is, if you want to go there, let's put some money on that. How about that? Let's put some money on it. That's all you got to do. Fuck all this typing and talking. Put some money on it. You want to get physical? Let's put some money on it. That's all you got to do. If y'all don't want to talk about it like a man, it ain't got nothing to do with you, Smirk. That between me and Reg to figure out what happened. But I ain't never said nothing bad about that dude. Never. So that what she said, I ain't have no idea she really felt like that. Because I don't take none of this shit serious. I take what I do serious. I don't take that other shit serious. But if you want to take it there, we can take it there. But let's make it interesting. Let's put some money on the line. That's all you got to do. So all this typing of stuff, that don't solve nothing. Now, if you want to talk about what happened, because like I said, I didn't know. I was over here doing 4 things at one time. I had to rewind it. I had to rewind it and really listen to it. But if you want to come over here and try to make a thread, put some money on it. And we can meet up anywhere. You say you can find me? My address is on the internet, bro. Nigga, you just talking. I do this shit for real. And I'm by myself. What happened? Well, Yaya, I was doing my stream, bro, and Reg followed my wife. For some reason, she ain't feeling watching them no more. Same thing like what happened with PewTube. But only this time, she told me about when she didn't want to rock with PewTube no more, but she ain't tell me about this, that whatever way she feel about watching Reg. So it ain't that serious. She feel like she don't want to watch him no more. You couldn't even deal with Pew. Nigga, I pulled up in Mississippi, bro. I pulled up to Mississippi and went live. And told them to come meet me. I pulled up out there. What you mean I couldn't deal with Pew? I went to Mississippi. I don't do the going back and forth on the internet. If it's that serious, let's meet up. Smirk, you said you can find my address. My address is already on the internet. Come pull up. My phone number's in the description. All you had to do is call me and set a date and pull up. Pew was going to do you dirty. Now y'all bringing up somebody else. Me and Pew squashed that. That's over with. You want to bring up Pew. Me and Pew squashed that. Stop bringing up another nigga. Talk about what happened between whatever's going on, why my wife said what she said. We could have a conversation about that. We can have a conversation about that, Reg, because you got a right to feel how you feel, bro, because I didn't know. We could do it right here. It don't matter what we do it at. See, that's the thing. I ain't worried about YouTube numbers and shit like that, bro. I'm not worried about it like that. We could do it anywhere. Old and frail. I bet I could bench press more than you. I bet I could do more burpees than you. I bet I could do anything better than you. Let's have a burpee contest. Let's do that. Smirk. Let's have a contest. Since you say I'm old, let's have a contest. Let's make it interesting. Let's have a contest. Who can do the most push-ups? Who can bench press the most? I'm 175 pounds solid. I'm solid. You can't outrun me, and I'm 53 years old. You can't outrun me. You can't do more push-ups than me. I'm 53, but I guarantee you, you move like you 60-something. Let's make it interesting. Let's see who can do the most push-ups for money. So y'all, you just be typing. I ain't even talking about you, Reg, because you got a right to feel how you feel, bro. You got a right to. You know what I'm saying? You got a right to feel like that because you ain't never did me or her nothing. So you got a right to feel how you feel, Reg. But Smirk, you stepping in the wrong lane, bro. Now, Tim, Red's got a right to be upset. He do. He got a right to be upset. But Smirk, you in somebody else's business, bro. You in somebody else's business. This right here is between me, my wife, and Reg. And Reg's got a right to feel the way he feel. Why, Stock Sniper? Because Reg ain't never disrespected me or her. He never have. He always showed big respect and love for us. So he got a right to be upset. You know what I'm saying? He do. But I had no idea she felt like that, bro. I did not. So at the same time, it ain't really that serious. What's Smirk? If you feel like y'all all won, well then what you said you can find my address, right? Do what you gotta do. You making all these threats. You making all these threats. Let's meet up in real life. Let's meet up in real life. You making all these threats. You say I'm old. Let's find out. Let's see who could do the most push-ups out of me and you, Smirk. Let's see who can do the most push-ups out of me and you. Let's see who can bench press the most. I'm going to the gym later on. Let's see who can bench press the most. Let's see who can run the fastest. I just ran 8 miles on my birthday last week on live. Y'all talk and chat. Y'all talk and type for an hour and a half. I ran for an hour and a half. No, you said you could find, you brought up addresses first. You said you could find out where I stay. That's what you told me. You told me you can find out where I stay. I told you I put my address up on this internet already. I don't care. You made the threat. I'm really about that life. I really am. Now we can talk about this like men, but if you want to go back and forth, like that, then that's on you. But I'm not going back and forth with y'all on this internet, bro. That's not what I do. If you got a problem with me, handle it in real life. I got exercise equipment right here too. I got a home gym right here. My gym is everywhere. In the house, outside. Outside, all that. But Smirk, you specifically said you can find out where I stay. So what you gonna do if you find out where I stay? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Matter of fact, I'm finna drop the link. I gotta figure out how to do it first though. Hold up, because I never did this before. So you can pull up. Smirk, I'm talking to you. I think I did it. There you go. I think I did it. This is my first time doing this. Smirk, I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to Reg. because Red's got a right to feel how he feel. I'm talking to you. Instead of you saying, man, let's find out what happened. Instead of you saying, Smirk, let's find out what happened and have conversations like men. No, you want to take it another direction. I don't know who you think I am, bro. But I'm about that life for real. So Smirk, hit the link and come up. Oh, it's all good, Yaya. It's all good. But see, what y'all got to understand is I take what I do serious. I don't take none of that other stuff serious. I don't. If I'm 20-something years older than you, that means you 30, right? That means you right around 30. You're not young, bro. You're not young. You say, I'm 53. So you what, 33? You're not young. That's not young. 33 is not young. You could be 33 years old. Smirk. You could be 33 years old and move like you 70 or 80. You can be 33 years old and can't run around the block. You can be 33 years old and can't do 50 push-ups. Obviously, you don't come on my channel that much, Smirk. I got a nephew that's 30. I did him all type of ways. So just because I'm 53 or somebody 50, that don't mean they old. Understand that. Just because I'm 53, that don't mean I'm old. Old is how you take care of yourself. I work out every day. I'm at the peak. I'm 53 years old. I know 80-year-olds. That's how I know you ain't never been around nobody, Smirk. I know 80-year-olds that run in marathons. I know 70-year-olds that can bench press double their body weight. Why you think I go to the gym? I'm outside, bro. Why you think I go to the outside gym? I'm outside. I know 70-year-olds that do more than me. I know 70-year-olds that's active like a 25-year-old or a 20-year-old. I'm about that action, bro. I'm really about that action. I'm about action, not words, not typing. Y'all type, Smirk, you type for an hour and a half. I run for an hour and a half. We ain't the same, bro. Let me say it again. You type for an hour and a half. I run for an hour and a half. You must have wasn't on my live on my birthday last week. I ran an hour and a half on live. Let me say it again. I'm really about that life. You type for an hour and a half. I run for an hour and a half. You say you can find my address. Let's put some money on it. That's all we got to do. I dropped the link. You still didn't pull up. So I'm through talking about that. But Reg, you got a right to be upset, bro. You do. I'm here to say that. You upset, I agree with you because you ain't never did me wrong or her wrong. And she wrong. Straight up. But she got her own mind, bro. And she got her own way of thinking. This is the Freedom of Speech channel. So people got their own way of thinking. People got their own way of thinking, bro. Just because we married, that don't mean she's supposed to think like me. I don't want her to think like me. Why? Because this is the Freedom of Speech channel. That's why. She have a right to speak how she want to speak. If I don't agree with it, but this country we live in America, bro. We have the freedom of speech. Our families have fought in wars for the freedom of speech. Our daughter's in the military right now. So she has the right to feel how she want to feel, bro. That's how she feel. And that's just what it is. That's how she feel, bro. Who am I to check her, or who am I to get on her because she feel the way she feel? It's just what it is. Do I agree with it? No. I don't agree with it. That's why I say, Reg, you got a right to feel how you feel because you never disrespected none of us. But Smirk, you out of line. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you, if you was a real partner of Reg, you be telling Reg, talk to him and see what's going on. But see, you want to keep the mess and the bullshit going, bro. That's what you want to do. But if you want to keep the mess and the bullshit going, be about it in real life. Right. Living in apartments and acting gangster. Talking about he'll find my address. You know I'm in Texas, bro. I'm in Texas. You talking about you'll find my address? I am in Texas. I am in Texas. Don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. Smoke, you supposed to be like, dang, let's find out what's going on. Yeah. But see, ATM Tim, that's what was going on. You know, but to be honest with you, ATM Tim, Reg is right. You know what I'm saying? My wife, matter of fact, I'm going to replay it. This what happened, ATM Tim. I'm going to replay it because it ain't Reg's fault, bro. It's not. Like I said, Reg's got a right to feel how he feel. Be honest with you, it was my wife's fault. I'm finna play the video. I'm finna play it right here so y'all understand what's going on. I'm finna play it right now. Let me get it. All right, this what I was doing. Let me rewind it. Let me find the chat.
They're all income, correct?
Yes.
Now, both of you had spent the night at your house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm finna play it. I'm finna play what happened, y'all.
Can handle it.
Let me find it.
Kids, we've been homeschooling for the last decade. My oldest son
Is
is
this the right one?
going in.
Melania is helping where we're rated at. And she's done a fantastic job.
Wait, hold on,
Been a
Chad. I gotta find
great,
it.
great press secretary. Now, if I say you're the best of all time, I have Sarah sitting.
I'm finna play what happened, y'all.
Can handle it.
Let me. This how it started. Give me a second to find it.
And they're released in.
Hold on, Chad.
Right?
Correct.
Did he come to your young their days?
This what happened, y'all. ATM Tim, Yaya,
You're asking.
Bert, everybody that's in here, this what happened. I gotta do this.
Bedroom?
Yes.
I gotta find it again. All right, we almost there. I think it's 24. What's up, Chad?
I don't know what Haitian.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna play it in context. All right, I found it. I'm about to pause it right now. I'm finna let y'all know what was going on before that happened. Okay, what was going on is I was trying to fix my mic, right? I got 4 screens going on. I got this screen right here. I got 2 screens right here, and I got another screen right there. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things at one time. Okay? So at that particular time, I was trying to fix my mic. Right? I was trying to fix my microphone. So I was unplugging the microphone, plugging it back up, trying to get the static out of the microphone. So let me play it from here so y'all can get understanding what I was doing. I was doing what I normally do. ATM Tim, react to what's going on around the world. I was in my own lane, minding my own business, right? I got this going on. I got 3, 4 screens going on, and I'm working with my mic. So this what happened to all y'all that want to know what was really going on. This what happened. I'm doing my regular show. I'm reacting to Mo3 trial. I'm reacting what's going on around the world like normal. And here we go. What's up, Chad? What's up, Chad? If you wonder what this is the Mo3 murder trial. Let me cut the mic down a little bit. What?
I don't know what But he just subscribed over there.
Let me cut the mic down a little bit.
Leave me the hell alone. I ain't into punks with punks.
Bro, and that's what happened. So y'all get understanding what happened. So I'm messing with my market. I'm doing a lot of things at one time. So I wasn't really comprehending because I was worrying about what I was doing. So that's what happened. Let me rewind it again.
I don't know what Haitian.
3 murder child. Let me cut the mic down a little bit. What?
I don't know what Haitian Red's trying to do, but he just subscribed over there.
Let me cut the mic down a little bit.
Leave me the hell alone. I ain't into punks with punks.
Bro, and so that's what happened. So that threw off my life. You know, so Red's got a reason, you know, to feel how he feel. Cause I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know she felt like that. You know, she ain't tell me about all that. She told me about the situation with Pew, but she didn't tell me about this one. You know, see, which me personally, I don't worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I worry about what I do, which is what I was doing my show, you know, talk about world events, talk about what I do on the internet. That type of stuff like that, I can care less about it. You know what I'm saying? I can care less because I'm focusing on what I'm focusing on. So how somebody feel, that's how they feel, bro. This is the freedom of speech channel. So how somebody else feel, that's how they feel. That's all it is to it. All you can do as a man is talk about it, have a conversation about it. But Reg ain't never did me or her nothing. But like I say, and like I always did say, she don't like the fact that these dudes be disrespecting women. I know this. But that ain't none of your business. That ain't none of my business. But obviously, she takes that very, very serious. I don't take those things serious. I don't. I keep doing what I'm doing. If somebody got a problem with me, a real problem like what Smirk coming in did, then if you got that much of a problem, handle it in real life. Whether it's a conversation or it's taking it to the left. However it is. And that's just what it is. She got a right to feel how she want to feel. I don't take those things serious. I don't. So, but I take that heat though, because that's my wife. But people have a right. What y'all got to understand, people have a right to feel how they want to feel, bro. This is the freedom of speech channel. This is America. If she feel like that, that's how she feel. If she feel like that, that's how she feel. Right. She got it, yeah. But she still gonna feel how she still gonna feel how she feel, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She still gonna feel how she feel. My thing is, me personally, you should have told me that. She didn't tell me that. She told me that when it came to Pew, but she didn't tell me that this time. And personally, I really don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care because it's the internet. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. If I care so much, then we need to have a conversation offline, you know, but just I really don't care. I'm worried about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about what I'm doing. That's what I'm worried about. You know? And I don't have time to sit. I'm not going to sit and have a conversation about what's going on YouTube, bro. Unless it's about health, unless it's about the economy, unless it's about what's going on around the world. I don't have time to be sitting having a conversation about her not feeling Reg or whoever else because they disrespecting whoever. I don't have time to sit and have a conversation about that, chat. I don't, y'all. But at the same time, Red's got every right to feel like that. Why, Stock Sniper? Because he never disrespected me or her. He never disrespected me or her. You know? And Reg is into that kind of stuff. I'm not. I'm not finna sit and have a conversation about that. I'm not. That's a waste of my time. The reason why I'm talking about it now, because my wife did that on my live stream. So that's why I'm talking about it right now. You know? But me personally, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't. I don't. I really don't. Because like I said, nobody really knows nobody on here. Out of y'all in the soccer group, the only person I talk to the only person out of everybody that's in this soccer shit, the only person I've talked to offline is ATM Tim. I have not talked to nobody else offline. So how somebody feel, bro, is how they feel. That's all it is to it. All I can do is keep doing what I'm doing. Keep trying to grow my YouTube channel. Keep trying to grow my kick. Keep trying to learn YouTube. Keep talking about what I talk about every single day. But don't get it twisted. Just because I talk about the stock market, just because I talk about the economy, just because I talk about worldly events, and Smirk coming here talking about he'll find my address. Don't think for 1 second I won't get active. Don't think for 1 second I've never been active in my life. I'm from Houston, bro. Don't think for 1 second. I'm about action. You say you're gonna do something, do it. If you know my address, what's next? I've already put my address on here. Just like I put my stock portfolio on here. I'm about action, bro. I'm about action. And I ain't scary. So Smirk come on here talking about he gonna find my address. Do it. And then what's next? You ain't got to find my address. I'll give it to you. Then what? I'm not embarrassed about nothing. I ain't got no image to uphold. Not at all. But I will stand 10 toes down. I'm outside every single day. Now, if you want to have a conversation like a man, that's a different story. But are you talking about finding my address? I'm in Texas, bro. I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston to be exact. I think you might want to think about that. And I'm by myself. It's just me. Ain't no competition. It's just me. I don't need nobody else. Just me. So you want to be tough on this internet. Talking about you'll find my address. You better be about that, bro. You better be about that life. You better be ready. Is it really worth it? Is it really, really worth it? Over somebody's choice, over somebody exercising their freedom of speech. She got the freedom of speech, bro. Is it really worth it? However, how you want to do it. If you want to pull up, it's either going to be me or you. If it's you and you got kids, you just said, I don't give a fuck about, you just said you don't give a fuck about your kids or your grandkids. And if it's me, either side, you lose. For one, you come on here and say you'll find my address. Let's say you do. And you come up and you come out on top. You lose. Why, Stock Sniper? Because you go to jail. Behind what? Somebody's freedom of speech? No matter if I like it or not. She got a way to speak how she want to speak. Ain't nothing to be emotional about it, bro. She said what she said. You niggas need to stop being so emotional on this internet. If you that emotional, you need to make a move. That's the only thing I take serious is when you make a move. You got my address. Nigga, make a move. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. That's all it is to it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. If you emotional behind what somebody say, you worrying about the wrong thing. So many times people worrying about that's the reason why that's why most people can't have shit. They too busy worrying about what somebody else got to say. Too emotional about what somebody say. I don't give a damn about what nobody say about me. Make a move. I don't give a damn about what nobody got to say about me, bro. I ain't never been like that, never. Whatever phase I went through in life, I didn't give a damn about what a nigga had to say about me. If you got that much to say, you got to put that much energy in finding my address, make a move. That's all it is to it. And I'm outside every day. About to get ready to go in about another hour. I'm outside, bro. I come on this internet, connect with the people that I connect with, try to speak on the things that I speak on, but I'm outside. Every single day. I mean, I feel bad, but Reg, you can't be taking this shit serious, bro. She said what she said. And if you're going to sit here and be worried about what somebody say and take it to heart, then you need to check yourself. I don't give a damn about what nobody say about me, bro. And you want to come at me behind what she say, then come on with it. Come on with it, bro. She have a right to speak how she want to speak. This is America, bro. This is America. You got something to say, prove it. You got something to say about me, say it to my face. Prove it. If not, shut the fuck up. Bro, niggas got other things to be worrying about than going back and forth and taking it serious. Every right. Find out why she feel like that. If you worried about it like that. If you that emotional about it, be a man and find out what's going on. Find out why she really feel like that. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna get off this live and go in there and have a discussion with her about what she said about somebody that she don't even know. That's a waste of time to me, bro. I gotta go work out. I got other people I need to talk to. I got other things in life that matters. What she feel about somebody on YouTube, it don't matter to me, bro. That's probably why she didn't even tell me. So Reg, don't take that shit serious, bro. Don't take that shit, don't take it serious. If you emotional about it, then let's have a conversation. If you emotional about it, let's have a real conversation, like a man. It ain't nothing to be emotional about, bro. It's really not. People gonna feel how they want to feel. When you present yourself a certain type of way on the internet, you're gonna get a lot of people that come at you. A lot of people. And it's gonna keep going. Why, Stock Sniper? Because negative shit boomerangs negative shit. I talk about that shit all the time. Negative shit boomerangs negative shit. A lot of people ain't gonna like it. A lot of people don't like the disrespecting women. A lot of people don't like the disrespecting of senior citizens. A lot of people don't like that shit, bro. A lot of people don't like it. She don't be in your chat. She don't come in your chat. She don't. She don't comment in your chat. She don't make videos. Like I said the last time. Hey, what's up, damn media? Like I said the last time. She started watching y'all because of me. The last situation, she told me the reason why she stopped watching the other dude. This time she ain't tell me shit. So I'm just now finding out. I'm just now finding out in real time. But I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I have other things I have to worry about. I got other things that's on my plan right here that I focus on every day. I don't focus on mess and gossip and bullshit. I don't. Well, Stock Sniper, that's your wife. Well, women are emotional, bro. Women are emotional about different things. She's a woman. Of course, she's gonna feel some type of way if a dude is disrespecting a woman all day. She have a right to feel like that. Who am I to get on her on how she feel? That's how she feel. I don't give a fuck. I don't. When I do care, what I say, you got something to say? Show me that shit in real life. I'm about action. Show me in real life. Oh, you can't show me in real life? I keep it pushing. And keep doing what I'm doing. So, this is America, bro. People have a right to feel how they want to feel. Well, you say, well, shoot, they disrespected her first. Well, the woman disrespected Reg first. Well, she still got a right to feel how she feel. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I don't take that serious. Like I always say, I look at that shit like it's Netflix, like I'm watching a movie. What I do over here, talking about health, talking about what's going on around the world, talking about the economy, talking about the stock market, talking about sports. That's what I care about. I watch the drama a little bit, but I don't care about it. I don't care about it, bro. It don't affect me emotionally. And when it does, what do I always say? Let's talk about it like men in real life. So, I feel, I understand Reg being upset. But Smirk, that, you ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. You talking about you'll find my address? I already put my address up before. I'm outside every day. I'm in Houston, Texas. What does that mean? It don't mean nothing. I ain't say nothing about Reg at all. So whenever Reg heard that, that was my first time hearing it too. And I wasn't even paying attention when it was going on in real life. When it was going on for real, I really wasn't paying attention to the whole thing because I was doing 5 things at one time. I had to rewind it and listen to it. And I wouldn't take it serious, Reg, but if you do, I because you ain't never disrespected me or her. You ain't never disrespected us. But you know how women are. You know what I'm saying? That's how women are, bro. Women don't like to hear the disrespecting of other women and senior citizens. They don't like it, bro. Well, they did it to me. Well, some people look at it like this: 2 wrongs don't make a right. It don't. 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's just like with my situation. The first time I didn't come on the internet and try to bash his what I think about his significant other. I didn't focus on, well, you talking about my wife, now I'm gonna talk about your woman. I didn't do that. I'm a man, bro. You saying something about my wife? Okay, then show me. You say all these other things, show it to me. As a man, let's talk about it. I didn't go blow for blow. I didn't say, well, okay, my wife getting disrespected. I'm gonna try to talk about his significant other or his situation. I didn't do that. Because I'm a man, bro. Men don't do that, bro. They don't. Men solve problems. However the solution goes. You talk about my wife. Now I'm talking about your wife. Now you talking about my wife. Now I'm talking about your wife. Now you talking about my mama. Now I'm talking about your mama. You talking about my kids. Now I'm talking about your kids. Come on, bro. Join the live about what? Like, I said everything I needed to say right here. I'll come join it, though. I'll come join it. I'll come right now. Hold up. I'll come join. Ain't nobody live. It ain't nothing really to talk about, bro. Like, it ain't really nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? She said what she said. That's how she feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how she feel, bro. Ain't nothing to really discuss about that. She don't be on the internet. She don't be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's she got a right to feel how she feel about that, and it's over with. You know, that's just what it is. You know, she got her own mind, and she got her own, she got her own way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? She a woman. That's how women are. You know, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But I'm not gonna continue to talk about this though, bro, because it don't really matter. It's too much other shit going on, bro. You know, I got other things I gotta do than to sit here and talk about that. Like, that ain't nothing to talk about. But you said you're gonna find my address. Let's get to that. You said you're gonna, that's a threat. What you gonna do? Smirk? What you gonna do? You said that you're gonna find my address. So let's talk about, what about that? See, that's putting your nose in somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? That's putting your nose in somebody else's business. I never said nothing about Reg. Not one time. I ain't said nothing about him. Not one time. I rock with Reg. You know what I'm saying? But I can't control somebody else's brain, bro. I can't, that's not my job. to control somebody else's brain. This is the freedom of speech channel for a reason. I'm really about freedom of speech in real life. Speak on what you want to speak on. Ain't no reason to be upset. Ain't no reason.
Old man, you 53 years old, man. You pushing 60. Come on, man. Like, stop it, man. I don't even know where you found came from anyway. You know, you should have stayed over there on food pay.
Nah, but you know his bitch ain't loyal and shit like that. She like I'll be honest with you, bro. I really wanted Bedlam man to show the fucking the email and shit, bro. Cause like, bro, your bitch was getting taken away, getting taken advantage. But Smart, yo, check this out. She's so quick to say, "Oh man, Reg followed me and stuff like that." But what's my intention, bro? Like, come on, bro. You think I like your old ass, bro? I thought you was my friend. I thought we was a supporter or something like that. Like, she only got 7 subs, bro.
But I wouldn't sub to her ass. But hey, it is what it is. It just bothers me. Like, it's just like there's many of people in the chat that that got significant others. They don't feel no way about us. Like, you got to control your woman. Your woman should not feel way about a dude you following on YouTube. You following her. She shouldn't even be watching it. Like, you ain't got no type of control in your household. Clown. You're a clown, man. That's why you was going over there with mad at Prude because Prude was telling the truth. Yeah, you talk about something. But man, Prude was like 6'3". Probably like damn near 300 pounds blunt. All we got to do is grab you and lay on you, man. Like, dude, you old and skinny. You skinny as fuck. Skinny old man. Like,
Bro.
Man.
He's an old man that like to talk it out, bro. I don't want to talk it out, bro. If I say fuck you, it's fuck you, fuck your bitch and shit, nigga. Put your bitch on a fucking lead, bro. Tell her, bro, tell your wife, bro, I'm sorry. Tell your bitch, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not the type of nigga, you know I'm just.
Well, I'm gonna end it right here, Chad. I'm gonna end it right here. Where?